Ladies and gentlemen, if you're new here, my name is Arnie. You may know me as Birlap. Today I'm going to be reading a story, or I'm going to find one to read, about myself. I will be filtering the Birlap hashtag or tag or whatever on Wattpad. Apparently it's pronounced Wattpad. Apparently I was saying it wrong. Apparently it's Wattpad. I was saying Wattpad. Someone previously told me to pronounce it that way. My bad, I guess, for listening to other people's advice. Today we're looking for one that is smut and fluff. I cannot guarantee that I will read all of the smut, though I do like that it has some smut in it, because then it is spicy, and in turn it interests me more. So let's get into that. It is a smut/fluff from YN's POV. Someone you previously had trusted ended up setting your house on fire. Wow, this is sounding very interesting. I'm intrigued. But in your favor, Arnie has you moving into his house until yours is repaired. You have feelings for him, tricky, and living with him would make it difficult to hide, which is why you feel uncertain and nervous, but things can always take a turn. And maybe, just maybe, you'll end up never wanting to leave. Why did that sound so creepy? It's supposed to be like a, oh, they're falling in love thing, but it sounded so creepy. So the first chapter is Apollo Stop That, and it's fluff. Okay, so we're not going to start from the first chapter then, if it's only fluff. The second chapter is Love, ? Fluff, and also somewhat smut. And then it says maybe in parentheses. So is there smut or not? I guess we'll find out. I don't know. It's called Love, ? Smut/fluff. So the best of both worlds. 4:45. Oh, AM or PM? I'm awake, stretching out my legs and arms while I turn to lay on my back. I look at Arnie's direction to find him laying peacefully on his back, already sound asleep with his arms motionless at the sides of his head. After a moment, I decide to turn back to my right and face the peacefully sleeping, beautiful man. Are you watching me while I sleep? Is that what you're doing? That's okay. Also, I'd probably be awake. I do not sleep. If you're new here, you should know I am a literal vampire. I do not sleep. I barely sleep. And if I do, I'm an extremely light sleeper, which is why my sleep is so bad. My eyes glaze over his firm chest. Each tattoo takes me a moment to look at before moving the other one. Some of his tattoos are slightly fainted, whereas some of the other tattoos on his other arm are still dark. Must be his recent tattoos. Literally, it's just whichever ones had the most shading, but it is also the most recent ones. From a feather to flying birds to even one that looks like a needle and a thread holder. I feel like I have to show you guys my tattoos now. These are my tattoos. Here they are. I'm not going to say what all of them are. I'm just going to show them off. I have a lot. I have some more under my shirt. I have the stitches go all the way around each side of the arm. The only one I don't have 3 is on this one. I have 3 on this one because I had space for it. I didn't have space on this arm. Now that you have all seen what the writer is referencing, I guess you have somewhat of an idea of what they are seeing. And they're probably seeing a little more, because if I'm wearing a tank top, you can see the chest one, probably. But anyways, his skin is so light and pale that I lift my arm quietly and hold it just a few inches from his. Our skin tones are exactly the same. Really, you're just as white as me? I'm pretty pale. I'm a pretty pale guy. Wait, hold up. Wait a minute. Are you sleeping in my bed? We're just friends. But you're sleeping in my bed? Interesting. But anyways, I place my hands on his chest, gently caressing his upper body up and down with soft strokes of my lingering fingertips. Oh boy, my friend, you better watch your jet, bro. Watch your jet. Why aren't you sleeping? He startles me with his eyes still shut as can be. That is totally something I would do. His breathing remained the same and his eyes don't open one bit, as he's what I assume is waiting for a response. YN? ? Do I just say YN there? Do I just say YN question mark? No. I was gonna call Danny. I'm not gonna call Danny. I'm independent. I can do that. We're fine. We're good. So I'm reading a Wattpad.
A Wattpad?
And I had a question, since you are a master.
Yes.
When it says YN question mark, do I read YN, or am I supposed to put like a name there?
It says for your name, so I always just read your name.
Okay. All right. Okay. Thank you, sir. Master of all things Wattpad. Wattpad. How do you say it?
Also, Wattpad.
You say Wattpad?
It's Wattpad.
Love that guy. Appreciative of his knowledge. However, we get back to the story. Your name. He adds, and clearly proves that he is in fact awake and wants a response. I take a second to lick my lips. You called me, love? Arnie is unresponsive, and this time I clear my throat. Listen, I know you know that I like you. You knew all along. From all the months ago, the few awkward moments we shared, or that I may have caused, and the amount of times you caught me staring at you, yet you know, and still haven't said a word about it. I know, you know, and somehow, I thought you might not feel the same way, but with tonight, I'm wondering, are you not going to say a word about that too? About the kisses? Me being in your bed, and you calling me love? I don't expect you to love me back, and I don't know what this is, but at least I think that I need some sort of affirmation. We all love affirmation here, don't we? What kisses? Did I kiss? I kissed them? I don't remember. Did that happen? That must have happened. That happened in chapter 1. Okay, that must have happened in chapter 1. Anyways, I feel my eyes tearing because of the what if of what he might say. I know that if it happens that he rejects me this morning, in this very bed, that I'd be confused and hurt. Just when I start mentally preparing myself for the worst, he surprises me with a sweet smile and pulls me in closer before resting his wrist on my neck. I'm just having a little bit of a hard time imagining that. Oh, I should have read the rest. My bad. Okay, as his fingers. Okay. Playfully linger through strands of my hair. I know. I just wanted to wait until you said it to my face. He smiles again, and the tear that burned in the corners of my eye a second ago easily start to fall down my cheek. Your name. I like you. That kiss we shared was perfect, and having you in my bed feels way better than it did all those times in my head. So I've had a plan this whole time. This is all going according to plan. Very accurate, a lot like me. I always get my way. I'm an extremely calculated individual. I make sure that everything that I need to happen and want to happen happens, and it happens the way I want it to happen. I still don't say a word, and with nothing said from my side, he licks his lips and moves closer to me, lifting his head off the pillow that now it hovers just above my face. With me laying on my back again in between both his elbows, his eyes sink deep into my soul, and it makes my heart beat faster. I want you, YN. I want you to be mine, and only mine. Is that enough affirmation for you, or do I need to prove it first? I want to be yours too, Arnie. I didn't realize before, but having him almost laying on top of me makes me want him to do things to me, and I think he's starting to notice it too. Here we go. I'm starting to soak my with the smirk he gives. My are too. And I can feel the warmth and desire and overwhelming lust starting to bubble up inside. Underneath the duvet, there's that pesky word again. I wrap my legs around his waist, and with my hands already on his back, I pull him in closer so I could shamelessly rub my against him. I don't know what you intend with proof, sir, but I definitely would love it if you could show me that I'm yours. The last bit came out breathlessly, but it was enough for him to sink his teeth into my neck. Ah, right, I'm a fucking vampire now. A gasp leaves my mouth, and I'm pretty sure my He ravishes my neck side to side, leaving no area untouched nor clear from purple kisses. He takes my arm and hands and wraps them around his neck before lifting up off of his elbows while I strongly cling on to him all the way. He lifts both himself and me up from the bed till he is on his knees with me on his lap. He kisses me and I kiss him back, each answering the other's kiss with an even hungrier one. Ooh, now I gotta say, matching the energy is a very important thing. Stale kissers that don't move much and want to keep doing the exact same thing over again, you guys need to stay away from me, okay? No. I like to keep things interesting. His tongue is like heaven in my mouth, till he starts to nibble at my bottom lips, hungry, and it's even more heavenly. His hands praise my waist and hips as it slides all the way down till he has a rough grip on my cheeks. Whoa. Hello. Alright. Goes on to state that me, grab something tightly. His lips, his eyes, his hands, and everything makes me stupid, unable to think rash thoughts and do or say anything that doesn't have to do with me enjoying what he's doing and wanting more. But suddenly he stops. Why did you stop? Arnie, please. Please. He cuts me off with a finger on my lips, taking a breather and giving me a chance to catch my breath too. Love, we need to talk first. Oh, thank God. I thought I was going to be able to read the rest. But anyways. I'm not doing anything further if I don't have your say-so. Oh, you angel. You. Even if I'm going to kiss someone, even if I'm just going to hold their hand, I always ask first. I am so big on that. Some people think it's ridiculous. Some people want the hot, no, just kiss me. Couldn't be me. I always ask. Always. I pace my breathing. I can feel my heartbeat slowing down. He doesn't need to say anything more for me to know that he's referring to the conversation. So I start to spit out words like fire. Yeah. Okay, so I'm going to stop there because I cannot read the rest of the chapter. Yeah, it just got worse after that. We started talking about what we were into in detail. And then I'm pretty sure we just did all of them. So, yeah, that's about it. I will have the story linked in the description below if you would like to read the rest of it. That was chapter 2. So if you would like to go read it, it will be in the description. I hope you guys enjoyed. Comment what you want to see in my videos. You know, I'm pretty new on YouTube. I'm still kind of figuring out what I want to do with my content. You know, if there's something you want to see on my YouTube, please comment it. And if I like it too, and if I think it'll do well, I will definitely make it happen. So, yeah, guys, I hope you enjoyed. Wattpad, as Danny so kindly educated me on, will definitely be back, but not for a while. Or will it? No, it will be back soon. No, it won't. You'll never know. But anyways, please be sure to like and subscribe. It would mean the world to me. And yeah, thank you for being here, and have a lovely night, morning, or day, wherever you are.